Hello, good afternoon everyone. This is Ethan from EB channel. Now welcome you to watch our live show today afternoon about high alloy and castings and forgings. As you know, we are EB channel, a professional supplier in heat, wear, corrosion resistant castings and forgings, and machines and protective items. And we are located in Wuxi, Jiangsu province, about 150 kilometers far away from Shanghai. So usually we export our castings and forgings from Shanghai Seaport by sea or Shanghai Pudong International Airport by air. And we have been the gold supplier of Alibaba International for more than 6 years. And during recent years, we have passed many on-site assessments by many organizations, like the SGS or the TUV Hangland organization, and so on. And we have many ISO certificates, including different, for example, like the ISO 9001, which calls the quality management system certificate, and the 14001, which calls the environmental management system certificate, and the last one, which called the ISO 14001, which is occupational health and safety management system certificate. And in recent 2 years, the two-wheeler Hangland have came to our foundry and company do the on-site assessment in recent 2 years. And the other third party also came to our foundry and company to do the on-site assessment. As I told you before, like the SGS organization and so on. Now please let me introduce you more information and more details about our ISO certificate. And now the first ISO certificate, which I show you on my hand. This is called the Quality Management System Certificate, presented to our company, Wuxi Internal Billets and Alloy Casting and Forging Company Limited. And this quality management system complies with GBT 19001-2016. It also covers ISO 9001-2015 requirements. And this certificate is valid for the following scope: supply of alloy, castings, and forgings. And this certificate number, which is 05321Q 30055R0S. And this certificate date is on the January 12, 2021, and it's valid during January 12, 2021 to January 11, 2024. And the state of entitled certificate is on the January 12, 2021. And it's unified social credit of the credified organization, which is 913-202-110915219279F. And this is the main information and main details about the quality management system certificate, which is presented to our company. And I would like to show you another ISO certificate to you. The next, which is the environmental management system certificate. As you know, we are EB channel, a company. We devote our do some protective our environment, and we have part this environmental management system certificate, as you see in my hand, presented to our company, Wuxi Internal Billets and Alloy Casting and the Forging Company Limited. And this environmental management system complies with GBT 24001-2016. It also covers ISO 14001-2015 requirements. And the certificate is valid for the following scope: the supply of alloy castings and forgings, And this certificate number, which is 05321E 30032R0S. And this certificate date is also on the January 12th, 2021, and it is valid during January 12th, 2021 to January 11th, 2024, and this identified date of entitled certificate is on the January 12th, 2021, and it is also have the Unified Social Credit Code of the Credified Organization, which is 913-202-110915-21927F. And this is all the information about this certificate, which called the Environmental Management System Certificate with ISO 14001 2015 requirements. And I would like to show you another and the last ISO certificate to you, which part is Occupational Health and Safety Management System Certificate. As you see in my hand, this shows you we are a company devote ourselves on the safety and health to our workers in our foundries, in our office. And this Occupational Health, Safety and Management System Certificate is also presented to our company. And the Occupational Health and Safety Management complies with GBT 45001-2020. It also called the ISO 45001-2018 requirements. And the certificate is valid for the following scope: supply of alloy, castings, and forgings. And this certificate number, which is 05321S 30031R0S. And the other information is the same as the last two ISO certificates. If you are interested in our certificate, please follow our Alibaba International shop. You are always welcome. And as I told you before, we have ISO certificate which you will see on the screen or other in my hand. And we also have other certificates. For example, we have been the gold supplier of Alibaba International for more than 6 years. So also we have passed this verified supplier certificate, which is certificate number is 20881155-D, presented to our company, Wuxi Internal Beliefs and Law in Casting and Forging Company Limited. And this on-site assessment was controlled for our company by the TUV Rhineland organization. So we are very proud that we have passed the on-site assessment by TUV Rhineland organization. And during recent years, we also have other suppliers. And we have been the audited suppliers confirmed by the Made in China.com and also be confirmed by the SGS organization, which you see on my hand, which show you this audited supplier certificate presented to our company, and in coordination of your site, insights, and business operations, and audited by the SGS-CSTC on 2020, June 15th. And this audited report series number, which is QIP-ASI 204795. And during this year, we have other certificate or other championship, as you see on the screen, from our local government or other city's government. Now please let me show you one of these and we have been a member of which premise or chambers of premise, which will be confirmed on the October 2018, as you see in my hand. And during recent years, we have won many awards. So as you see on my hand, show you that is our one of awards, which called the Manufacturing Excellence and Innovation Awards in 2020, which presented to our company. So we are very proud that we win this championship from the MadeInChina.com and be confirmed by the SGS organization or the 2B Heinland organization. This Manufacturing Excellence and Innovation Awards is a very good awards among the awards. So if you want to know more information about what kind of awards or which awards we win or we have, please send us inquiries. You are always welcome. And next, please let me introduce. As you know, we are EB China, a company devote ourselves to innovations on new patterns, to do new try, to do new change, to produce some products with our new patterns. For example, as you see on the screens, there are totally 22 patterns about different patterns in different industries. And totally, for example, we have patterns with bossless liners. It's very popular in Chinese my industries. Due to by our design and the innovations that we were found, our liners were not useful to make it be stable and unmovable on above my machines. So that it means you will not order the liner bolts to match your liners. So your liners were very beautiful with any hole, both a hole in it. And you just put it to make it on the machines without any bolts. So it will help you reduce the cost which from your bolts. And in Tianjin Zhenxing Ceramic Company, they have used our design for bossless liners in both my machines have more than 3 years. And during these 3 years, there is no problem or no troubles happen, which by our new patterns like this technology. It works very well, and it helps them reduce the cost which from the bolts more than $40,000 every year. And for example, we also have other design for liner industries. For example, like the ceramic liners, a new material which we devote yet in my industries. Due to the ceramic, instead of the traditional liners, it's much lighter than traditional ones. But its work efficiency is much heavier than the traditional ones. And after we test, the efficiency is more than 50% up degrees than the traditional ones. So that, and it will have much longer service lives than the traditional ones. For example, if the traditional liners can work for 1 year, it can work for more than 2 years. And it's much lighter, so the price of these ceramic liners were much cheaper than the traditional ones. Although it is cheaper, but it's also very reliable and harness enough for my machine use, so don't worry. And we also have many glories from our local or other cities' government, so you will not worry about our quality and credit. And the next is our company supplier. Our internal base alloy casting and forging company limited is specialized in supply of heat, wear, corrosion-resistant castings and forgings. Even machines and protective items. And our global brand, which called is EB, with chapter E and B. And the next I would like to show you is about the 4 important parts about our company produced. They can be divided to 4 important parts. The first one which you see on screen is the corrosion castings. Due to different material have different corrosions, so that we according to different materials, so to divide it into 5 different parts according to different material with different chemical compositions. Totally, it will be the cobalt alloying castings, the nickel alloying castings, the copper alloying castings, the aluminum alloy castings, and the last is the titanium copper casting. Titanium castings. And the next is about heat castings, including the heat treatment fixtures, the radio tubes, the melting kitties, select ports, or other bars, or the heat treatment plants. It is very common use in some heat treatment industries. Due to this material needs to take over the high temperatures and degrees. So it means that it needs to take over the using conditions more than 1,250 centigrade degrees. So it's very high temperatures. And our heat castings will take over it. And the next is about our wire castings. It's also divided to 5 different materials and 5 main parts, including the hydrogen white iron castings, the nickel hard white iron castings, the chromium vinyl and alloy steel castings, the high magnesium steel castings, and the wear parts for crushers, like the jaw crusher, cone crusher, row crushers, hammer crushers, and so on. And the next important part of products that our company produced is called the EB machines. The customer-made consulting service and the long service life and the material selection for grinding equipment like the bone mine machines or other machines for mine industries. And the next is about our melting blow fabric machines. It is used very commonly. And as you know, in recent 2 years, COVID-19 is very serious to us. It's very unfair to our life. So that our company can also support you on mass machines, like the commonly used the 95, the KN95, or the 3D play, and so on machines. And this is our common industry machines, like the drying rig machines. For example, like used for the water well or other use. And the next is about our industry robots. Due to it's divided to different use or different applications. It can commonly divided to also 4 parts, like the painting, landing, and the sprinting or painting use. And these industry robots can also divide it to different axes, like the 4-axis or the 6-axis. So if you are interested in products which I told you on the list of the screens, please contact us or send us your inquiries to our Alibaba International shop. And at this moment, please follow our Alibaba shop. You are always welcome. And this is all the introduction of our company, EB China, which is Wuxi Internal Beliefs and Law and Casting and Forging Company Limited. So if you have any questions, please contact us. Now this is all the introduction. Now let's welcome my colleague Shelly to do her wonderful live show. Now let's welcome Shelly. Yes, let's welcome Shelly to do her wonderful live show. Let's welcome Shelly.
Hello, this is Shan from China. Welcome to our live show today about kettle, melting kettle casting and flat pot. Today I will introduce three parts for my live show. The part one is melting kettle casting. The part two is flat pot. The three part is melting kettle welding shirt. Okay, the part one, melting kettle casting. Firstly, what is melting pot? The melting kettle is used to melt metal to make new products. A melting pot is a pot in which metals or other substances can be melted or heated up to very high temperature. Melting kettle furnace and designed from the melting and the refining of no melting point. Non-ferrous metals such as lead, tin, zinc, aluminum, and other alloys. Next, detailed description from melting kettle casting. For material grade, alloy steel, carbon steel, heat-resistant cast iron. For content level, as per national standard and international standard. For production process, sand process including machining process such as drilling and tapping core. The choice of materials selection. Due to advantage in terms of survival life, cast steel has been becoming more significant in the melting pot. Over the last few years, against all materials, cast iron and graphite cast iron in composition with other materials, cast steel offers excellent repair possible as it is well suited to welding. Next, visual features for melting kettle casting. The first one is we can make big size alloy steel castings with second sand process. The second one is we can finish alloy steel castings with heat treatment and machining process. The third one is we can produce alloy steel castings as per ASTM 827 GBT 20878 DIA 17440 DIA 17224 ARSI ASTM GIS SUH 35 AFA 35 572 BS 970 BS 1449 ISO 683. The last one is the big steel casting. We can achieve so far in 300 tins per piece. Next, take details from melting kettle casting. From capacitors, it is 10 tons, 20 tons, 25 tons, 50 tons, 70 tons, and 100 tons. From process,